think that's better. I think that's better. Okay. Sun's out of the eyes. I hope you can see me okay. Like I was saying, my sister, 38 years old, finally had Mackenzie, my niece. She's so cute. Oh, I should show her a picture. Hold on. I'll get a picture. Okay, I'm back. Picture of Mackenzie. This is my niece. You see it? She is so precious. Oh my gosh. I'll never forget when my sister called me to tell me she was pregnant. It was just, oh my gosh, it was awesome. I was in tears. I was sitting in a bar when my sister called me to tell me she was pregnant, and I'm at the bar going, oh my god, I'm just so excited. So, she had Mackenzie at 38, and she said that it's going to be her only one. She's not going to try for any more. I suppose if it happens, it happens, but at least she got her one. Anyway, so yeah, that I wasn't the only one. It ran in my family. So with me, obviously, I kind of went through my previous history. When I found out I was pregnant this time, I decided to be a little more aggressive with trying to figure out what was the deal. There had to be some reason why this was happening to me, and I wasn't just gonna let the same thing happen again. I wasn't just gonna cross my fingers and hope for the best. I decided, gosh darn it, I'm gonna take action. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna do whatever I can. And so I went to a different doctor, and I knew I was pregnant right away within days. I just knew because, I mean, when you go through that kind of stuff and you're that in tune with your body, you just know. You just do. And I went in there, and I was telling her, of course, about my history, and I had brought in my previous medical records and so on. And I, obviously my previous stuff, no doctor had been able to tell me why they thought things were happening the way they were. But I had a feeling that I just kind of knew. I thought it had something to do with my hormones. Because, like, for instance, when I would get pregnant, you should be able to test positive on a home pregnancy test, by the time you miss your period, basically. Even if it shows faint, you should at least be able to see it. And I would have to be 6 weeks along or so in the past for even a very faint, like tiny line to show up on a home pregnancy test. So my body was not producing the hormones that it was supposed to produce and the way it was supposed to produce it and however fast it was or whatever in the past to be able to maintain the pregnancy. And so by me telling her this gave her some ideas, and she referred me to a specialist, and I went to that lady. So I was about 5 weeks pregnant. They gave me the official, yes, you're pregnant. They did the blood test and everything. I was about 5 weeks pregnant, and she went ahead and decided to put me on progesterone suppositories. And I'm losing my voice, sorry. She put me on progesterone suppositories, which are not fun. You gotta do it morning and night, and it's just icky, and it's just icky. But the progesterone, the added progesterone that I guess my body, she didn't think my body was making enough of or something. Sorry. Hold on, I'm gonna get a drink. She said by taking this extra progesterone, it should keep my uterus from contracting and, expelling everything and having a cycle. So anyway, I did the suppositories. I had to do that for the entire first trimester. And especially because of what I was doing for work, she put me on bed rest at 5 weeks bed rest. That was that was so hard. That was so hard to be on bed rest. I couldn't work. Oh, here's my other cat, by the way. There's my other cat, Chloe. Say hi, baby. Say hi. That's my skinny kitty. It was so hard because Tony's self-employed. With the economy the way that it is right now, he is having a hard time getting paid by his customers because they're not getting paid. You know, everybody's having such a hard time, so they're not getting paid, so they're not paying him. He's not able to pay bills. So for me to have to be taken out of work and not have an income was a big deal. A very, very big deal. For my entire first trimester, I was on bed rest, basically. It was 2 months, 2.5 months, something like that, on bed rest. I left my house maybe 4 or 5 times, maybe, and that was like quickly. But you know what? It worked. It worked this time because I actually did something about it, and I didn't just let the doctors tell me what was going on with me. I actually had some input. I told them what I thought was going on. I thought nobody ever said anything to me about it being my hormones. I'm the one that had to bring it to their attention. I don't know why that was, but that's what I did. And so the progesterone and the bed rest got me here. And I now am pregnant, like I said, 23 weeks pregnant. I have a very, very healthy little boy growing, and he's a lot of boy. He's a lot of boy. We had an ultrasound, and I don't know if the ultrasound is just making him look bigger in that area or something. I don't know, but he looks like a lot of boy. Anyway, I should show my belly. Hold on. Adjust my pants here. There's my belly. This is 23 weeks. I'm really not too big, I guess. It's funny because I haven't just, I didn't know to expect this, but I haven't just popped out here. You know, all this under my rib cage has already popped out a lot. A lot. I mean, I used to be just, you know, from here straight down, and just all this has just popped out, which has surprised me. But there's the belly. Oh, and by the way, anybody who doesn't know the rubber band trick, I'm sure a lot of you do, but if you're new at the pregnancy thing and you want to still wear your regular pants, look at that. Put like a rubber band on there, and you don't have to really spend as much money on maternity clothes. You still wear your regular pants. You just, you know, put the rubber band there. It keeps them up. And you can still wear shirts on over it, and there you go.